Welcome back to Meghan and Harry Tales. I'm Adrian, and today we're diving into a topic that stirred controversy, confusion, and more than a little pearl-clutching among the royal traditionalists. We're talking about why Prince Harry and Meghan Markle rejected the title Earl of Dumbarton for their son Archie. And yes, it really is more than just a question of etiquette. Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor, son of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, was born into a world of tradition and expectation. From the moment of his birth, the eyes of the world were upon him, curious about how he would fit into the storied legacy of the British monarchy. His arrival was not just a family event, but a significant moment in royal history. As a great-grandchild of the reigning monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, Archie was eligible for a royal title. This eligibility was more than a mere formality. It was a symbol of his place within the royal lineage. The titles and honours bestowed upon members of the royal family are steeped in history and carry with them a sense of duty and responsibility. Following royal protocol, it was anticipated that he would receive the subsidiary title of his father, Prince Harry, who holds the title of Earl of Dumbarton. This title, while not as prominent as others, still held significant meaning. It was a connection to the past, a nod to the traditions that have shaped the monarchy over centuries. The expectation was that Archie would grow up understanding and embracing these traditions. This expectation was deeply rooted in centuries-old customs, solidifying the line of succession and reinforcing the image of the monarchy. The British royal family has long been seen as a symbol of continuity and stability, and titles play a crucial role in maintaining this image. They are not just names, but representations of the history and heritage of the nation. However, Harry and Meghan, in a decision that sent ripples through the royal family and beyond, chose to deviate from this tradition. Their choice was a bold statement, reflecting their desire to carve out a different path for their son. It was a move that highlighted their commitment to modernizing the monarchy and prioritizing their family's well-being over strict adherence to tradition. This decision sparked widespread debate and discussion, both within the UK and around the world, about the future of the monarchy and the balance between tradition and personal freedom. The title Earl of Dumbarton, while steeped in history, carries with it centuries of tradition and significance within the British aristocracy. It is a title that has been passed down through generations, symbolising a lineage of nobility and honour. However, for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, this title presented a unique challenge. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, have always been known for their modern approach to royal duties and their desire to carve out a new path for themselves and their family. This modern approach often puts them at odds with traditional expectations and norms. The title Earl of Dumbarton was no exception. Meghan, with her American upbringing and modern sensibilities, was reportedly hesitant about the title, particularly due to the inclusion of the word dumb within it. Growing up in the United States, Meghan was acutely aware of the impact that words can have, especially on young children. The word dumb carries a negative connotation, often used to belittle or insult. For Meghan, the idea of her son Archie carrying a title that included such a word was troubling. This concern, though seemingly trivial to some, highlighted a mother's instinct to protect her child from potential ridicule or hardship, even if it stemmed from a simple word. Meghan's protective nature as a mother came to the forefront. She wanted to ensure that Archie would not face unnecessary challenges or bullying because of his title. In a world where children can be particularly cruel, the potential for Archie's title to be used against him, especially in a school environment, was a risk Meghan was not willing to take. In a world where children can be particularly cruel, the potential for Archie's title to be used against him, especially in a school environment, was a risk Meghan was not willing to take. She envisioned the possible scenarios where Archie might be teased or mocked because of his title, and as a mother she felt it was her duty to shield him from such experiences. This decision was not just about a title, it was about safeguarding her child's well-being and ensuring he had a positive and nurturing environment to grow up in. Meghan's concerns were a reflection of her deep love and commitment to her family, and her desire to protect them from any harm, no matter how small it might seem to others. Prince Harry, having grown up within the confines of royal life, understood the pressures and scrutiny that came with titles and public life. From a young age, he was thrust into the spotlight, his every move analysed and critiqued by the media and the public. This constant attention shaped his perspective on the importance of privacy and personal space. His own experiences, particularly the relentless media attention and its impact on his late mother, Princess Diana, made him acutely aware of the potential pitfalls of royal life. Princess Diana, often referred to as the People's Princess, was beloved by many, but also hounded by the press. The tragic events surrounding her untimely death left a lasting impression on Harry, instilling in him a deep-seated wariness of the media and a fierce determination to protect his loved ones from similar fates. Harry's support for Meghan's concerns regarding the title was unwavering, demonstrating a united front and a shared desire to protect their son from the burdens of royal expectations. Meghan, having faced her own share of media scrutiny and public judgment, found solace in Harry's understanding and empathy. Together they made a conscious decision to prioritise their family's mental and emotional well-being over traditional royal protocols. This decision was not about rejecting tradition for the sake of it, but about prioritising their child's well-being and granting him a degree of normalcy that they themselves had rarely experienced. They envisioned a life for Archie where he could grow up away from the relentless spotlight, allowing him to explore his own identity without the weight of royal expectations. By stepping back from their official duties and titles, Harry and Meghan hoped to create a nurturing environment for their son, one where he could thrive and be happy. Their journey was a testament to their commitment to each other and their family, showcasing a modern approach to royal life that balanced tradition with personal freedom. The decision to forego a royal title for Archie extended beyond the immediate concern of the Dumbarton title and its implications. It reflected a broader desire on the part of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to provide their son with a life relatively free from the constraints of royal protocol and the relentless glare of the media spotlight, which can be overwhelming. By opting for Master Archie Harrison Mountbatten Windsor, a more understated and less loaded title, they aimed to create a sense of normalcy for their son, allowing him the space to forge his own path in life without the weight of a royal title defining his every move and decision. So when people say Meghan and Harry are obsessed with titles, remind them of this. They rejected the titles first. They tried to protect their kids from the royal machine and from the media's cruel games. It's not about ego. It's about parenting with intention. And that's exactly what they've done every step of the way. Thanks for listening to Meghan and Harry Tales. I'm Adrian. And if you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who still believes in thoughtful conversations about the royal family. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and keep questioning the headlines.